Yo. I was listening to one of my old videos regarding it's like that one with the picture of that monkey. It said the past and present is holding you back, right? Bro, that was funny as fuck, bro. The the last part, like the last 5 minutes, I was talking about how you have to like steal ideas, right? And it just came to me, right? You are on the internet, bro. Like, do you not fucking see? Okay, what is one thing people love to do on the internet, bro? They love to bitch and moan. They love to fucking cry about shit, bro. There is there is no need for you like to brainstorm, okay? Brainstorming has no purpose, especially with like automation. Like there's no point in brainstorming, bro. There is forums, subreddits, comment sections, right? Like community boards where all they do is complain. And your job is to just dissect and like filter out like what problem I could make the most money out of. So for example, right, like if I was uh if I was just browsing on the Harley Davidson community, or like say a community that you're actually interested, so like let's say I don't know, some NBA, or say I'm looking at an MLB team, right? And everyone's talking about, oh, I hate blackout streams. I hate that I can't watch games, you know, da da da. They want to they want to watch MLB games without like paying for like just piracy, right? That's where crack streams came from. That's where all these like free sports streaming sites came from, you know? And they just slap up a bunch of ads on there, and then there's their. You don't have to make half the problem, half of the issue with like getting rich is thinking that you have to create a problem to then solve, or people at the same time try to create a solution that has no problem, but really all you have to be is a detective for the problems. And then once you're good at finding problems, you can just whip up even a bad solution, and you're good. You're good to go. You know, like I'm sure people are gonna like it. So if you're good at finding problems, that's what I mean. Finding problems. Thomas Edison, he was an engineer, right? The problem was there were no, like they had electricity, but they had no way to produce light from it. And he took that shit from I forgot who. The fact that we don't even know the name of the guy that we just remember Thomas Edison, bro. So sad, right? You have to. That's the only way you can get to that is by stealing. Um, Mr. Beast, right? Do you think he makes original content? No, right? He obviously does his own spin on it, but there's a new breaking like trending viral show called Squid Game, and he goes and makes Squid Game. There's a viral show called Wipeout, and he makes Wipeout. There's a viral game show where you know he counts to 1 million. He just there is no originality. Stop thinking humans are original. Everything I say, me personally, my personality is a construct of all the people that I was introduced to throughout my life. I took a little bit from this person, I took a little bit from that person, I took a little bit from this person, and then that all came together to what I am. The only thing that you like that is truly original, I'd say, is instinct, but my instincts was passed down to me. So it's not like it was you even could call that original, but that's something like that doesn't even really like change. Like that's like the only fixed thing that you have. Otherwise, if I'm in a new social group, or like let's say like you're in a new relationship, you're gonna you're gonna pick up some things from your partner, bro. Or if I'm a new friend group, I'm gonna pick up their lingo. So when it comes to commerce, and you see everybody make money on drop shipping, bro, you made a drop shipping account. So why? You, the listener, probably made a drop shipping account. You probably made a faceless AI TikTok page. You probably why? Because you saw it. Okay, we have never been more connected than ever. You don't need to do surveys to find out what people don't like. All right, you don't. People love to bitch. They love to do that, bro. It's actually insane how simple it is to work on something conducive and that can actually like let's say you're not even interested in money, you know? You could still be solving problems. So what are you doing sitting on your ass talking about, oh, I'm sitting in the same job and I can't you know my life never changes and bro, you bitch and moan on Reddit all the time, bro. You can't go and figure something out. It makes no sense. It makes no sense how you can't go up and do something. And then also there's like government contracts. There are, you know, reports that come out every fiscal year regarding like industry what industries are growing. And you still can't, you know why you're not pivoting? You know why you're sitting on your ass? It's because ultimately you don't want it, bro. You're a bitch. That has to be the only logical conclusion is because you're a bitch, you know? So, yeah, you could just get left behind. There was a race, right? To the egg to get fertilized, and you won it. And on all due respect, you shouldn't have won that race, bro. You know, if you're gonna act like this, it's actually fucking pathetic, man. So lock in, guys. I mean, like that. That was a. I was. That was a. I was just rewatching that video and I was just laughing, bro. I know, it just came. That idea came to my mind, but come on, bro. I can go on. I 100% I could find a problem right now, dude. If it's and another thing, right? We're in the first world, so people like to make like they like to exaggerate and like for example, people don't like milk, right? They want to drink oat milk instead. Bro, that 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 whole industry actually doesn't really benefit anybody. I know some people are lactose intolerant, but for the grand majority of like it, people that just drink oatmeal want to look cool and want to look like they, it's like appearance. It's literally like a social symbol. It's like a badge of honor to some people. Like I don't eat gluten. I don't eat meat. Right? How many people do you think actually give a fuck about animals? Right? So people will make problems out of nothing, dude. And you could be the sucker that actually you could be the one that bitches and cries about, or you could go and figure out how you can get a piece of that. So there you go. You guys gotta just lock in, dude.